How big is a billion? It's at least a million, right? Oh, and our guest has just arrived. Welcome, Theo Zapletal, an activist for clean lithium production.
Hey Aiden, thanks so much for letting me crash your show.
It's no bother, so let's cut the shit. What exactly is it that you're trying to argue here?
Well, I want people to know that with climate change slowly killing our planet, new ideas are birthed on how to produce cleaner energy, but creating clean energy is only half the equation. The lithium batteries we use to store power also have impacts on our environment due to how we source the raw materials.
That's all good in theory, so how can we fix this?
One way is that we could use alternate methods to mining. Currently, 30% of our lithium is mined in Chile using a method called brine mining, which is way better for the environment than typical mining.
How's that any better for the environment than normal mining?
Well, see,
Because it sounds like you're trying to tear up the ground to pump lithium.
with traditional mining, we see dust in the air, huge portions of land being destroyed, which affects the habitats of animals, and we see the destruction of topsoil and the contamination of water.
Okay, so what do you see with brine mining that's much different?
Well, brine mining, it still has negatives, but we can mediate them better.
Alright, so what are they?
Well, for one, the type of plastic that's used to hold all the brine in lithium pools is made out of PVC, and this PVC is toxic and can leach into the ground.
That does sound like it could be a problem.
Yeah, but luckily, if we get rid of that, then it wouldn't be that big of a problem. Right now, it only really affects flamingos that fly in since brine mining is remote.
Okay, then that doesn't sound great. I wouldn't want flamingos to die. They're too cute.
Well, I mean, I agree, but the issue is not only that they're cute, but if we kill the flamingos, they don't eat up the toxic algae that is around all the brine mining areas, which then the algae grows and it kills other animals and even humans.
Wow, that really escalated quickly.
Yeah, I guess it kind of did. The other issue that we have with brine mining is that it uses a lot of clean water, and in Chile it's 66% of their clean water. This has big negative effects to the country. We need to come up with better solutions on how to recapture the water that we're using so we don't end up wasting all of Chile or Bolivia or wherever we're brine mining using their clean water.
Well, that's all the time we have for you here. Is there anything else you'd like to say as closing remarks?
Yeah, I'd just like to say I've written a research paper. I hope you can link that somehow.
All right.
And I urge everyone to read it so that you can learn more about the effects mining has on the environment and how you can keep our world alive.
Well, thank you, Theo. Now back to baby farming. Chad, you thought it shouldn't be illegal?
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't think. Why you putting me on the spot, man?